Good morning, everybody. My name is Colleen Light. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and my website is Cards by Coco, and I'm so happy you can join me today. So I come live every Thursday morning at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So it's always just fun for me to get together and craft with other people. Anyway, big news in Stampin' Up! If you don't follow Stampin' Up! And you don't know, the new catalog has launched, and it is a great catalog, and I'm going to be demonstrating the Hues of Happiness bundle today. So pretty excited about that. This is the card we're going to be making. Super cute. Oh, good morning, Tammy. Thanks for popping in. So what I'm going to do is turn the camera around. We're going to start crafting. I'm going to show you the bundle I'm working on. I'm going to fill you in with some of the things going on in Stampin' Up! Oh, and the big thing is for the month of May, every week I'll be doing a prize patrol, and I'll show you what I'm giving away this week. So I'll announce the winner next Thursday morning during my live video. And it'll be something from our new In Color collection, and I think you're going to enjoy it. So to win the prize, you just need to leave a comment. We'll give you one vote, and if you share the video, you'll get another vote. So I appreciate all your support. Let me flip the camera around, and let's get started. So we're going to take a look at my ceiling and the door, and then we're going to flip around. Let me bring this up. Oh, you know what? It says to rotate my phone, so I don't know what's going on. We may have to restart. Let me bring you up on the computer and see if it worked out the way I needed it to. If not, it's just a glitch, and I'll go ahead and bounce off and bounce right back on. So we'll see how it looks. Let's see here. Make sure we're in screen. So this is the card we're going to be making today. I absolutely love the designer series paper in this suite. It is amazing. So just give me a second here. I want to make sure I'm facing the right direction. Nothing worse than doing a video and realizing at the end of it that you are upside down. Oh, no, we look okay. Thanks, Tammy. So anyway, this is what the prize patrol is this week. It's this beautiful metallic ribbon, and it's woven, and I'm leaving the plastic on it, so I hope you can get a good view from it. I don't know. Yeah, looks okay. So this is great, and if you haven't seen our new In Colors, let me show them to you just very quickly, and then we're going to get our show on the road here with the actual crafting part. But these are just fabulous. So we have Parakeet Party, Sweet Sorbet, Tahitian Tide, Orchid Oasis, and Starry Sky. So what's your favorite? I can tell you what mine is because I'm a green person. So mine's Parakeet Party. I love the color green, but that's not the color we're making our card in today. Let me show you our designer series paper that came in this suite, because this is beautiful. So this is actually the Hues of Happiness 12 by 12 designer series paper. And look at this. I'm just going to pull it out a little bit. If you're not a flower person, and there are a great many people who are not. Let me move these little scraps out of the way here. Don't worry about that, because the back side has many different patterns, which I think you will really like. I love this. I just love this. And, you know, this would be great. I have so many ideas for the back of the paper, including the front. So I think this will be a suite that I use over and over and over again. Let me tell you what page you can find it in the catalog, and then we are going to start crafting. So in our new catalog, which I'm so excited I can finally show you, it is on page 108. So if you're interested, the whole suite, it looks like it's $69.50. Wonderful. Well, that's enough of the selling and showing you the inside of the catalog portion of this video. Let's have some fun. So this one is the one I'm making today. This is my version of casing the front of the catalog, which I think I did okay, honestly. I think it turned out all right. So the dies that come with this have this notebook notebook die there. So that is fun. Let me see, they're somewhere on my desk here. Hopefully I'll find them so you can see what I'm talking about. So it's just a die that you line up and it makes it look like a torn piece of paper. How great is that? Let's see what else. This is my old standard card layout, the triple time effect, and I haven't finished the inside yet. And I used our in colors for this. This is just an easy, fun fold. And it opens like this, and it packs a little bit of a wow factor. You know, I think I'm gonna have to tape this down. I do not wanna make you all busy by watching my paper just move around. So I put my dimensions for this card up here in the corner. If you want a screenshot, go ahead. I'll also have it on my blog here by the end of the day. I used to do things right away, but you know, I've got the puppy now, and let's be honest, my time is no longer my own. She was up at 6:30 this morning, raring to go. So our base is cut at 7.5 inches by 5.5, and you score that at 3.25 inches. So I've got that part done, and I'm going, since this is black, sometimes when you take your bone folder, it will leave a little bit of a line. So score your black card bases from behind. Anyway, so there's that. Now, for our inside panel, because we're using basic black, so we want to have something to write on. This is 4 inches by 5.25. Now, for our coordinating pattern that's going to go on the inside, this is cut at 1.25 inch by 5.25, and will be glued here. This part here is our coordinating panel. 3 inches by 5.25. I went ahead and die cut one layer here because we're going to want a layer behind. But I wanted us to do one together, only because I want to show you these new stylish shapes dies. These, I'm super excited about these. These have banners in them, which I love, and then squares, and then all of these circles. So we're going to cut out one together, just so you can see how easy this is. It also works with our mini die cutting machine, which to me is just a complete bonus because I love to use my mini. So I'm going to take this. I have a piece of scratch paper here. I'm going to actually do some, let me see, is that light too bright up there? Am I glaring? I feel like this room is dark. I haven't gotten that, maybe that's a little better for right now. And I'm going to use the next size down. So this is the one we used to cut out this one. So we're going to go one size down for the label. Let me move that out of the way. Let me take my piece of white here, basic white. We're going to pop that there, and we're just going to go like this. Now this is going to slide a little bit. Let me see, just because I have it on this piece of paper, it doesn't normally slide. I'm going to hang on tight and just get that through. And you can see how easy that did. But what I really want to show you is the ridge on this, and I don't know that you can see it very well in this room. My husband has some vacation coming up, and we're going to be painting my craft room white, so it's a little bit brighter in here. All right, let me move this die out of the way, and now let's have the fun part, which is the stamping. I love all the putting together and having the cards complete, but I just really love to do the stamping. That is my favorite part of the whole thing. So we are going to use our Memento black ink for this. And this is what the Happiness Abounds stamp set looks like. My favorite thing is, because we all have a lot of floral sets, right? But look at the font on this. Isn't this amazing? I love, love, love our font. So let me also get my little mat here so I get a nice stamp. When you're using the photopolymers, make sure you have something underneath of them, because you want a little something underneath just to give a crisper image. And I'm going to go ahead and use the Wishing You All the Happiness You Can Imagine stamp. So let's do that, and I'm going to line it up on my grid paper. Best thing about the grid paper is that it makes it easy to line things up. And then I'm going to just take my Memento. Oh, that still doesn't look very even though. Let's try this again. I must have put the block on crooked. Let's try again. Okay. And I'm going to give this just a little bit, I think I need to re-ink this one, of a practice run over here. Oh, looks good. Okay, I'm going to try and do this without getting my head in the camera. Let's see there. Hold it in place for a minute and lift it straight up. Perfect. I like that. Okay, for our next one, I'm going to bring in some Daffodil Delight because I want to do a little, I don't know if you can see in my sample, I had some of the flowers here. So I want to put some more of those there. So let's get out our flower stamp out of our stamp set. And I use this little bouquet one here. And I'm just going to pop that here. So I find with photopolymer stamps, it's better to set them down and pick them up. And I want to put a scratch piece of paper over this. Just give me a second here. I'm going to grab one. Here we go. Because I'm going to be stamping off. There we go. Now, I love, love, love flowers. Now, for those of you who follow me, you know we got a little yellow lab puppy, right? Yeah, we did. And she's adorable. But yesterday, she would not stay out. We have beautiful purple flowers out there. It's not lavender. I don't exactly know what it is. We recently moved into our house. And she would not stay out, and she would not stay out. And I just scooted her along and scooted her along. And she finally got some bee stings. I felt so bad for the little thing. I had to watch her all day yesterday for an allergic reaction. I felt so bad for her. Her little cheek all swelled up. Anyway, if any of you have any hints, let me know. So you can see how just that little bit of stamping made all the difference in the world in this sentiment. It really gave it just that little bit of extra. And that's what we like, right? We like that little bit of extra. So I'm going to go ahead and take this, and I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal, and we're going to put this piece together. So just this easy. I might have to change. It looks like oh no, there we go. And let's just center this and pop it on. How easy is this? Okay, now I may need a little wiggle room. Oh, we don't want that there. With this piece, I'm going to actually use the multi-purpose glue. I have a love-hate relationship with multi-purpose glue. I seem to get it everywhere some days, and other days it works like a charm for me. You know, we all have those days. So if you would like to get the in colors, all of the in color products, now's a great time to actually join Stampin' Up. There's no selling in required or anything, but right now they have a great joining special where you get tons of in color products along with your $99, and it just comes free in your $99 starter special. So that's more of an FYI, not a hard sell. I just want you to know what's going on. So in case you wanted to take advantage of it, you could. You can join my team on my website or somebody else's if you have a demonstrator that you work with. Just really like you to know what is going on so you can take advantage of that. The other big news in Stampin' Up! Is the golden voucher. I'm looking for my other panel. Do y'all see it here? Let me see. Let's look here Let me look here on the screen and see if I can see it. If not, we're going to have to cut it up. Oh, it fell on the floor. Ta-da! Okay. Is the paper pumpkin is going to have that golden voucher in it, which is a chance for you to win. If you are a paper pumpkin subscriber or want to be, a chance for you to win $25 in Stampin' Up products. So I think that's the big Stampin' Up news that's going on right now. Let's see here. So this is just some ribbon I had. It came from the cotton ribbon combo pack. You use whatever ribbon you have. You know, I am not real fussy with my ribbons or my gems. I like to have lots of things. You know, all the things. We all like all the things, don't we? But use what you have if it matches. And I like how this one looks. So this is the one I chose to use. So we're going to give this a snip. And let me grab my ribbon scissors here. See if I can find them. Here we go. Oh, right next to me. And let's go ahead and just give that a snip. Make sure we're kind of even in the front. There we go. This may be a little high. I tend to readjust my ribbon multiple times before it really lands where I want it. I think I'm going to scooch it down a little bit, make it a little bit more centered. Let's do this again. So, how are all of you doing? Did you get anything new from the catalog? Are you demonstrators? Were you able to pre-order? Give me a shout out with what you're working on, where you're from. I love to hear all of your news. Okay, same thing here. I want some wiggle room. So I am going to use the liquid adhesive here. My big news really is that puppy. And that's really all I have had time to do. So we are going to go ahead and put this here. So I have usually everything blogged by the end of the day. I also do some fun reels on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, I just tend to put more, I don't want to say goofy, but just maybe more little fun things on and a little bit more about me, because you can put them in your stories, you know, in your Instagram stories. So if you want to follow the adventures of Lucy, that's where you want to be. So we want to line this up on 3 sides. But before I really press this down, I want to make sure, see, and it doesn't. So let me lift it up. And it's a Stampin' Seal Plus. So this is going to give a tough grip. So I really want to make sure that I have it on there right. Little bit more. I just need to smooch. Let's see. Just going to smooch it down a little bit more. Scooch it. And let's see. Without showing any of that torn paper. And I think this will be the ticket. Okay. We're going to call this one good. It's down. Oh, and it is good. Look at that. All right, let's grab our dimensionals and put our sentiment on. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's see, do I have any? I was wondering if I had any larger dimensionals left, but I don't think I do. I think that is the one thing I forgot to order. So you just want to make sure, because you want this here. So you want to remember where you are, because you want your dimensionals not to, you don't want to close your card, I think is what I'm trying to say. Trying to say not very gracefully. So I think if you followed me for any length of time, you'll always hear me tell the story. When I first started, I thought I needed all the things and everything had to be new. And so I didn't use the outside of my dimensionals. How silly is that? They work just fine. They're just not as pretty, but really nobody should be taking apart your card. All right. So we're going to pop this here, just like that. And I'm going to make, I'm not very good at bows, so I'm going to do a faux bow. Let me move this stuff, my goodness, off of the dimensions here in case you want to look at them. Let me do that. I'm terrible about looking at the screen. Good morning, Wendy. You deleted your Instagram. Well, I'm going to have to send you some pictures of Lucy then. So here we go. I'm going to do a faux bow here. I'm not great at making bows, and which is kind of strange and odd for a mother of 4 daughters who are all grown now, so they can make their own bows, right? But it was just something I was never great at. So I'm going to pop that there, but this is okay because I think this looks great. Just like that. And it serves the purpose, and that's really all that matters, and it's handmade, and so I think it works out super well. Okay, so I sent out these really gorgeous gems I wanted you to see. Oh, here they are. Yay. And I'm going to take my pick tool, and I'm going to use the, oh my goodness, my putty came out. Let's give that a little pull there. Let me just take a little bit out. We didn't need that much. And let's take some of our gems. And I think I'm going to put these, where do I want this? I think I just want one of these. Oh my goodness, the putty's just on the, I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, and I think I want to put this one here. And then I think I'm going to use this color because I just really think this is such a pretty color. And I'm going to put that one there. And then I used the basic rhinestones on the other, but I really, really like these 2022, 2024 in color matte dots. And I felt like they matched the card real well, but I wanted something on an offset color for that. But look at that. So this is the one we made today. You would write your note in there. You could put a little flower down there. You know, in fact, I think we will. Let's go ahead and just put a little flower down there. Let me grab my mat back and, oh, I don't know what I did with that mat. It's the end of the video. There's things all over this desk. It's like a craft catastrophe. But let's go ahead and put a little flower down here. Perfect. And this is today's card. So how cute and pretty is this one? So really like that. So now I have 2 of these ready to go. And I think this can be used for birthday, wedding, any, you know, retirement, whatever you have. This, again, the triple layer technique, just using some of these in colors. I use the, I don't have it memorized yet. Sorry, guys. I use the Sweet Sorbet and the Orchid Oasis on that one. And this was my version of casing the front of the catalog here for a Mother's Day card. You are wonderful in every way. So if you have this suite and you don't have any cards made for this weekend, this would be a great, and I use those butterflies gems. This is a great card and super easy to make because you really use the dies and the DSP. Very little stamping involved here, just the sentiments and the leaves. So these are today's cards. I so appreciate you joining me. Don't forget to comment and share for a chance to win this week's prize patrol, which is this beautiful metallic woven ribbon. I have it set aside in my craft room. Join me next Thursday. I'll announce this week's winner then. And I'll have it's in comment here or on YouTube. It all works for me. Okay, well, have a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye.